Pull him up. Pull him up. Pull him up. Pull him up. Put him up. Put him up. You know that old song? Old cartoons? Put him up. Put him up. Put him up.
That's the eyes. That's the lion from the eye.
Put him up. Put him up.
Put him on. Put him on. Put him on.
Put him up.
Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on the wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 out of 1,000.
Welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 122. Watch out.
122, man. Episode 122.
Will Smith out here on the loose, son. You better watch out, dude.
Watch out, man.
I ain't taking no slap like that.
Hey,
what?
man, you ready, huh?
You already know.
You on the offense already.
I already know. Nah, I'm on defense.
You on the defense? You on defense?
Shoulder roll.
Shoulder roll? Sure. All right, shit. Will Smith play Ali, man.
It's all right. He ain't look like no Ali when he smacked him, though.
I'm saying he play Ali, man. He played a lot of big dog records, man. He's an action hero, bro.
Yeah, it's whack.
Action hero.
He ain't look like Hancock or nothing. Hancock
hero,
would have snuffed him for real. Hancock.
Remember, he did it just like a boxer.
No, that wasn't no boxing.
I'm saying what Canelo did.
Nah,
hands illegal. They gonna slap the shit out. Word.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he
tried
did.
to pimp slap him real quick.
He did, yeah.
Well, yeah, he did. But
Yeah, been 11.
he had to walk too. He had to walk like Gator. Gator don't play that.
Right.
Gator don't play that.
He grabbed the belt, right? He grabbed the belt. Listen, man, Chris Rock was just about ready though, and he had his fist cocked a little bit, but he was like, you know when you don't want to fight that guy, you like,
not right now.
Nah,
why you had to go that route?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Why you had to? Why?
But he had to take the bigger man route, man. So salute. It's crazy. It's just crazy that it happened, man. In general, man. Like I said, man, it's just crazy that it happened in general, and it should not happen. But he was just the wrong person at the wrong time.
Who?
Chris Rock.
I guess, yeah.
That was, man, Will Smith and his wife and all that been in, he been memes for like 3 years. Like the whole thing, it was just all bottled up, and it just so happened.
But let's talk about the smack. Let's talk about his technique.
It must have been some little bit.
Let's talk about his technique though, because he ain't step into it. He ain't like it was like he was trying to conceal that right hand the whole time. He had it tucked in the pocket. Look like, you know what I'm saying? Look like he was about. It looked like he probably put some baby powder on his
That's what he
real
did.
quick.
Yeah, a little hand sanitizer.
He tapped it in there real quick. You know what I'm saying? He came through and without warning, just pivoted. Like I don't know what it was.
I don't know, man.
Like it looked like
it looked
fake.
That's what I'm saying, right? It looked just so crazy that it looked fake. Like it was just so
Shout
quick.
out to Elon for that quote. It was so real. It looked fake.
Exactly. I agree. I agree 1,000%. That shit. It looked crazy because everything was in motion.
And the timing and
everything was just in motion.
Just the slow pace when he was walking up and everybody like, what he walking up for? Like for real though.
But nobody thought. Chris Rock didn't think that either. You know what I'm saying? But
if anything, like just pull him to the side, like yo, like. In his ear or something, like yo, chill out, son.
If anything, one of them
checks.
Like I said, if anything, I thought he would,
or just stay in your seat while you're saying.
Had a little Henny, you know what I'm saying, and went up there and grabbed the mic like Kanye.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, yeah, y'all better put it. You know what I'm saying?
There wasn't no mic to grab though, unless he yoked them up.
Something. Or get up there and talk junk.
My wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. Right. Now everybody respect that
Next
part.
Friday
Everybody respect that part. I think he could have just stayed in his seat and said that. You know what I'm saying? From the jump, like, hey, nah, that ain't it.
Right.
But he can't even front because he was dying laughing at the joke.
So you said G.I. Jane part then?
Nah, he was dying laughing at that. It was when he looked when the camera cut and he looked over
at his wife,
and she was like,
right.
What you laughing for? He had it. Oh man.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
And that's what he was thinking the whole time. Damn.
Like I said, like I said, man, it was just all bottled up, man. And Chris Rock was just the wrong person at the wrong time, man. It happens every day.
This is what I want to throw out. We can end this real quick because it feel like it's been going on too long. It got overloaded on social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like what if I haven't seen it around 2 months. Maybe I ain't looked that much into it because I done got tired of it already. But is it you think it's a situation where he had to like he felt like he was in some type of character, like an actor's PTSD, where like because I was just telling little bro before we started, like acting always been kind of weird to me, like just the whole thing of it's people that act like other people for their lifestyle, like,
living right
for a living. Like at some point they probably like one of the examples, you know, and I wish her the best, Britney Spears. It looked like she just stuck in some mode, like mentally, like
nah, she in the sunken place for real, like she. I be seeing like her videos she posts, like her eyes just like she just in the sunken place, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise to her, but it could be that. It could be that. It could have been a trigger.
King Richard, you know what I'm saying? King Richard,
right?
Like,
exactly.
And that's
what Chris Rock said.
Yeah,
too.
He said it real quick. Here go Richard.
Right, here come Richard, right?
Because he probably knew he was winning the award and everything too. Like
you know, most of the time, they give you a little heads up, like fires and biting words. But I don't know. Yeah, it could have been that because the prime example and the king of that, we're talking about King Richard and all that, but is Johnny Depp. Mm-hmm. Like Johnny Depp is one of the greatest actors of all time.
Oh yeah, because he gets into that. Yeah,
you see him, he just he don't want to be in the camera. Like he just for real. Like he's just a different dude.
His range is so crazy.
Yeah, that's why.
The same thing with Will, and that's why I was like, what if it's just something that tapped into him? Like, okay, because he was laughing, and that could be like Fresh Prince or something, because he laughing at the joke. Because Will Smith never really was a comedian; he was just always funny.
Right.
You know,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
He laughing at the joke like now he see his wife. Boom. Okay, boom. I'll turn into a leader of a family. I turn into that's King Richard / now I gotta get into a little gangster mode too. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever you play, Ali too. Like you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like everything come into play. Like
exactly.
I don't know. I think the situation is crazy though, and like Chris Rock said, and I think this is another reason why people think it was fake. Because he said right there, wow, that was the greatest moment in television history. Like
no, that's a fact. Like I said, man, like I just told my wife, man, I was like, it'll just be funny, and in 2 weeks or 3 weeks they'd be like, man, that shit was just a joke, just to see what the fuck the internet and everybody will run with. You know what I'm saying? Sort of thing. Because who knows, man? Like I said, it could have been a lot of things. Like I said, Chris Rock made jokes about him years ago, so it might have been on their mind, or just like, all right, he cool, but it's, you know what I mean. And then also they got videos like Will Smith practicing the slap, like been circulating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like practicing like with different people, with little kids and all that, like practicing the slap almost. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It could be a mixture of that. Like I said, it could be a big hoax. We don't know, man. We don't know.
Just
we don't know
to get
for
a little buzz around.
Yeah, just to get a little buzz, man. Like you said, Chris Rock took it on the chin literally, and we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. But it's not a clown move. Some people call it like clown moves, like move. Like it is.
I think
what
it's
it
just
is,
funny.
Man. Yeah, I don't think it's too funny. Like I said, I'm on both aspects. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Wrong place, wrong time. That's not the right place to do it. You know what I'm saying? Wrong person. Like I don't know, but we don't know that. Like I said, their relationship off camera, or you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes or whatever that led up to that. So I don't know, but it is what it is.
Jane too funny. I ain't gonna hold. That was a funny joke. Once I saw, because I just like everybody else, I was like, what do we mean though? And then I saw the picture of G.I. Jane 1, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
No, listen, the joke itself is funny, and Chris Rock, you know what I'm saying, not to his knowledge, he didn't know why she had a bald head. Like, she don't got a bald head just to have it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of it too, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, it is what it is. But I was over it though too. One day I was over it. I was like, because it was everywhere. Everybody feed, everybody talking about it. Like, I saw it that night and posted it. Like, it came on mad late. I just posted it, went to sleep. Maybe watched it one more time when he said, keep his wife's name out of his mouth and stuff like that, when he had different angles. But after that, I was over it. Like, it's over.
Word.
But salute to them two, legends definitely in the game.
Word. Always keep staying in the headlines, you heard?
One way or another, baby.
Talking about swinging on people, man. Let's talk about a little bit of some boxing.
Boxing.
We were supposed to have a guest, hopefully, next week. You know what I'm saying? But
more than welcome. Anybody more than welcome, man. You want to come up here, come chat? Me and Dre, you know what I'm saying? Come holler at us.
Or
sure.
check out Pham Perspective on YouTube.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Pham TV on Facebook.
There you go.
Pham Podcast on Instagram and
Spotify,
Twitter.
Spotify
is
Breaker,
on audio, all that
Google
audio.
Podcast. You know, you want to listen to us. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you want us to look at us. You know what I'm saying?
Drew Hurt. That's Pham with a PH,
PH, baby.
AMPODCAST.
There you go.
But we talking about boxing, man. Boxing. A big time fighter just got a big time fight for his career that he kind of. It sucks. All respects to the champ right now, Kambosos. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Devin Haney. How long you have been hearing about Devin Haney?
Me personally?
Yeah, like it seemed like a long time, right?
I mean, like the last 3 years for me.
For you?
Yeah, for me personally. Like just getting in, like. I wasn't, like I said, I'm just that dude that I know your face, but I don't know your name. Like I seen him coming up a little bit, like this young cat, you know, he coming up, then like you said, he get better, he still, you know, winning and beating people up. You like, okay, Haney, okay, now I know, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, Haney ain't been in the mix for a long time, you know what I'm saying? He always, for a real long time, for me it feel like 5 to 7 years he probably been in the mix, like. Yeah. Like not champion level, but old. He's nice type.
That's what I'm saying. Mine's been the face, like I said, because you got Tank and them that been up there.
And he always been fighting for a chance at the top. Like, and it's always been the excuse of him being just a little too young.
Right.
And he's 23. So when I seen that, I was like, yo, he's been young for a long time.
Hey man.
But and besides the young part, it was they want to get him in like. It's still young, but they want to get him in that grown man body because, you know, the power might not be there. The skill is no question. He's talented. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Combos, crazy, whatever. You know, he been calling out people for the last few years when it comes to Tank Davis, when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, comes to Lomachenko. You know, all big names, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, one of my biggest gripes with boxing is the big names don't be fighting the big names. So for somebody to make the effort and actually call them out.
Yeah,
and I got somebody else to mention in a little bit. That's speaking on calling people out. But Devin Haney definitely been vocal. His dad is his trainer and everything, so his dad vocal too. Like, yeah, I want my son to fight the best.
Right.
So he got his fight now against George. I think his name is George Kambosos, who's a champion. He just took the belts from Teofimo on a big upset on the last fight. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to fight Lomachenko. You know, he got the whole Russia-Ukraine situation going on right now. He chose to fight with his country. So that leaves the door open for Devin Haney to finally get his chance at the undisputed at this point title. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this is a big fight for boxing.
Big fight for him, man. I said definitely for boxing, like I said, because he's been calling people out. The young gun, like you said, the young gun coming up. Like I say, he's only 23. I thought he at least been 25. Like you said, I've been on his radar, but I know he was young. But like I said, he been on my radar for 3 years, maybe longer. Like I said, face wise, I always see him in the mix. Like you said, talking a little junk to people. Like him and Tank was going back and forth, but you know, Tank under Floyd, so you know how that goes. Anyways,
not no more. I heard.
No, okay. Hot take, boy. He coming up. You know what I mean? The news. That's what's up, dog. He need to. I think when we was talking about the music part, I think any whatever you're doing, man, like, you know what I'm saying, if you sign somebody, when it's your time to elevate, you gotta go elevate. You know what I'm saying? And
you gotta explore free agency.
Yeah, you gotta do your own thing. You know what I'm
if I'm not mistaken, I think it's not necessarily confirmed, but I think Floyd got a quote or something saying that you know, he love him and he think he great fighter and he try to put him in the best positions, the best fights he could put him in, and, you know, wish him the best. So
okay. So it's like go get that change over there.
Yeah.
And like I said though, man, like, it could be a gift and a curse for him because Floyd is the king of. I'm gonna wait till you, you know what I'm saying, till you're about almost done with your career to fight you, not fight you at your prime. So,
and I think this this Devin Haney fight, the heavyweights have been setting the tone, really fighting each other. You know, the top 4 or 5 heavyweights been consistently fighting each other these last few years.
I give it to the heavyweights,
you know absolutely. They even switched champions and all that, but especially in these lower weight classes when it goes to like the floor weight class 147 and lower when it comes to Haney and them, the big names, I feel like they're starting. Maybe it's the fans scratching because social media is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And these fans can reach you.
We know.
So
when you talking with the first, subject we were talking with Will Smith. Yeah,
right. So
social media.
So these fans can reach you and tell you how they feel, and I think maybe the trend is going to start trickling back to fighters fighting fighters. I know somebody who's really been big on it is Tyson. So Tyson had Dremel Charlo up there.
Mm-hmm. Charlo brothers.
Yeah, the Charlo. We love the Charlo brothers. We know they fighters. We know
yeah, definitely brawlers for sure.
We know they got belts and all that. But it was on one particular moment in Tyson's Hot Boxing podcast. He had him on there. And it's not the first time Tyson's done this. He gave him a chance. Who you want to fight? Uh-huh. So he asked him, why you want to fight this Benavidez guy? And, I don't think his value is where Mike, this value shit, fuck that. Who you want to fight then? He brought a Canelo. So I think it's Jamal Charlo that was on the show because I think Jamel is the lighter one.
Okay.
But
it's the heavier one. I think
he the one that want to fight Canelo.
Nice though, right?
I think
he the one that didn't take no L. The
I think
one
so.
Took the L, right?
I think so.
Look, he talked a little bit more to the younger one. Yeah.
So he wanted the Canelo fight.
Absolutely.
And,
you know how it goes.
And that everybody wanted the Canelo fight. So this is why I love Tyson though.
Couple extra M's.
Tyson. Well, Canelo got to fight. He's fighting somebody right now. So who you want to fight while he fighting somebody right now? Oh, anybody. I'll fight anybody. We boxers, Mike. We ready for anybody to get in the ring. So call some names out. What about this Benavidez guy? What about
he said his name again?
Yeah, he said what about this guy? Call some names out. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do Mike basically he did it with Ryan Garcia, right? He got Tank on the phone. They still haven't fought, but
yeah, that's another one. Ryan Garcia is the internet. And he turned into an internet boxer.
And he got humbled by Canelo too.
Yeah, he internet boxing, man.
He got humbled by Canelo because he trains with Canelo.
Uh-huh.
He got humbled by Canelo.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, Canelo got told basically, you about to throw your career away. Basically, you better get right. I
tell him he gotta step his game up.
Yeah,
and not be an internet boxer.
Probably not be that, and get in that gym and let's fight some people. Yeah. Canelo not gonna back down from nobody.
All right, no, that's a fact. And just like we were saying, like far as you got the internet boxers and you got the boxers. Like, and we're talking about training by yourself or training in training camp. It's two different levels. When you fight in a boxer or training for a fight, it's different than you just training at home, making it look pretty for the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he definitely, like I said, Ryan Garcia, next couple of years, definitely got to see what he's gonna do. But yeah, Haney, this is definitely a big fight for him. Like I said, I root for him. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I follow him. You know what I'm saying? Like who he boxing and stuff like that. So it's definitely a big fight for him. He been calling people out. So now it's like, here you go your test, young man. Mm-hmm. It comes through. Stuff got to happen anyway for you to get stuff. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to drop out. Something got to happen. You know what I'm saying? Lose for you to get it. But when it's your chance, you got to take advantage of it. And hopefully, you take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, he's a good fighter. And as long as he don't get. You know what I'm saying? If he wins, yesterday's price is today's price. If he lose in a decent fashion, yeah, all right.
I think social media really took away. It made it as much as it's in people's face. Mm-hmm. It also made it easier for people to hide.
You said to hide? Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can see everything, but you don't got to say nothing back.
Right.
You could walk away from it. You could go in your whole. See, back in the days when they boxed, they didn't have social media, but they was some warriors. So when they lost, they knew if I lose, it might be the end of my career. So guess what? If I lose, I'm gonna make the biggest scene I can in order to get this second fight and make people believe that I'm gonna knock him out in this second fight.
Right.
That's why Tyson goes crazy, after he bites the ear off because, okay, this might be the end of my boxing career. Let me do something to make people want to see me fight again. This is why Adrian Bronner gets fights. He loses and he talks shit like he won.
Shout out to my boy.
People want to see him because
AB side, where AB at, man? Holla at me.
AB had a recent interview. Shout out Flip the Script. He was on the phone with Flip the Script, and Flip was trying to say the same shit like, "Yo, stop bullshit." It's like, why you always playing? Like,
hey, come holla at us.
But he always get a fight, so he could be like. Because after he lose, he still makes it. That's why Conor McGregor gets paid so much. Right. When he lose, he still makes the scene for the next.
The talkers make it look like
these boxers, these social media boxers. They feel they lose. Now everybody talking their shit. They go into their hole.
Right.
Instead of talking shit back, like, nah, I'm about to open that. Fuck that. Right. Getting back in the gym and act like he about to win this next fight and let's get this bigger check.
You damn sure right. You right about that shit. Right. Like you said, you take that L, you got to definitely jump back in some type of way, like you said. You know what I mean? You make that presence known. Like, nah, I'm out here. Like, that was a fluke. Like, you got, like you said, you got to sell it. You can't just sit back and just hide in your hole and then get the fuck out that hole. You know what I'm saying? Right after, like you said, McGregor, shit. I saw McGregor.
He killed with social media because he come back and he would say some bullshit on social media. Like, man, fuck all y'all.
Come on, McGregor probably like 1-4 in like last fights, but
yeah.
Same for Browner. Won like 1-6 in his last fights with a tie.
But he talked like he won.
He talking, people still want to watch.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they also, you know what I'm saying, that makes you the bad guy. So people want to see the other result too. I want to see him get knocked out, talking all that shit. And some people, I want to see him.
I think that's what
shit. He ready this time.
I think that's what Pham is doing right now. The whole like, he trying to get it back. But because he lost his belts, or whatever. But
right.
He started, you know, when I don't like when boxers.
You gotta follow the trend, man.
No, I don't like when boxers use the system and the value and everything to duck fighters, and then when they get beat by somebody they were supposed to win against, they use the system talking about, it was a setup, they want him to win, all that. That's what he on right now.
That's what he on.
Yeah.
Hey, what you gotta do to get that rematch, or get that. You know, the runner-up to guy or whatever, who's next, you can fight him, you know what I'm saying? Get your way back up and go from there. The real fighter's going to step back up. So.
And Tyson also said it best because this was another excuse. These fighters be training against each other. But they buddies. You know what I'm saying? Like the NBA. So they don't want to fight each other. So, again, Tyson the smart motherfucker. Tyson been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Tyson, he said, yo, if it was really your friend, we'll get this money together. What you talking about?
Yeah, that's a fact.
My friend get me paid.
That's a fact. Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike Tyson, man. Goddamn security was acting too tough and shit with a fan and shit. This nigga was like, nah, I'm just playing around. He pull out that ratchet. Them niggas.
Boy, nuts like this, boy. He was. Mike didn't move like.
Mike like, yo, come here, man. Come here, man. Slap me up, man. Come on, come here, man. It's all good, man. That nigga like, yeah, you know.
He like, yeah, thank you, man. They about to call the police on
right, that shit should not pull that shit out, right. He was like, he was a fan. Sometimes the security be I respect the security because that's what you paid to do. So respect all the way. But Mike is a real one. For like you said, just keep his composure.
Even with the joke, because he knew he was joking. Like, whatever. I hear this all day. Get out my face.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely shout out to Mike. Over there, dude didn't get no charges. Yeah.
Mike done got bit by a fucking lion. He good.
Mike
he ain't scared of shit.
Mike been through hell and back. 300 million and broke the next day. And back, nigga, better than ever. You talking that shit.
Right.
Smoking, nigga.
It's because he gave it all away.
That too.
That's because literally, like I love that about it. Because man, Mike do some of the craziest shit, but when he explained himself, you be like, you know what? All right. Because he was like,
sometimes you gotta sit down and listen to the crazy people because they ain't be crazy.
Because his explanation about blowing 400 million was, I ain't feel good having 400 million and all my old friends were still fucked up.
That's a fact, man.
Why do I deserve this 400 million? So he gave it all away.
That's a fact, man. I would feel the same way, man. If I don't got, you know what I mean, my people around me like eating like how I'm eating, like if I was a millionaire, then it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like at least I'm gonna put you in a position to make some more money. Like, but yeah, definitely salute to Mike, man. Like I said, he been through hell and back literally, and you know he doing his things too. Living legend.
And he met God low key, and that's why he be on that toad. That toad crazy, man. They literally try to meet God, so I can't do it. Living legend, man. I can't do it.
Living legend, man. Sure.
All right, let's man. What we got? What we got? NFL news, right?
NFL,
and the
man.
big NFL news, big time.
That's big,
especially up here, upstate.
It's big, man. Big. That's big, man. Buffalo Bills finally, after like feels like 1,000 years, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting $1.4 billion, man, to build a new state-of-the-art stadium.
Nah,
man.
fuck state of the art. They keeping the old school,
What?
man. They supposed to put a roof on that motherfucker. It's cold up here.
I understand,
son.
man. I
It's cold
trust me,
up
man.
here, son.
I get it 1,000%, man, because Yankees didn't do the shit. Yankees should did it. Mets and Giants should have did it. Retractable roof. Come on, y'all. New York, I got retractable. I understand the weather, the climates. Even Minnesota got a retractable roof. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So they should have, they
All the new
but they need a new
all the
stadium.
new shit's got the retractable roofs. Fucking Atlanta shit go in the fucking circle. Like it go in the
Right, and
spiral.
some of them shits don't even. They got the retractable, don't even need it. Like we need it for the elements. Like it's cold as fuck. Out
Right.
here. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, come on, Atlanta, cold to them is 45.
Right.
Them niggas in bubble jackets, they 45. Yeah. But yeah, Buffalo, like I said, over it's been a long time, man. Like I said, I go to occasional Bills games. You know what I'm saying? And it's good, man. 'Cause like I said, they stadium. They did re-renovate some things, but
How I feel to own it a little bit though.
to own it, we own every fucking thing. Our tax money go.
That's what I'm saying. But how I feel to own the stadium a little bit.
I don't feel like shit. Listen, man, our taxpayer money, man, go to every fucking building, every stadium. Our tax money go into it, man. But we not like Green Bay. We don't own shit, literally.
Right,
we pay
that's
on
fucked
it.
up, right?
That's something that we pay on it. They use our money. That's like the U.S. government when they take damn taxes.
The
But
most
they won't own shit.
the most public tax money in history, yo, they use. Like some teams do use some public money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's the name? For example, Green Bay.
Right.
Obviously, it's 1.4 billion or something, right? 1.6, 1.4, 1.4 billion dollars. Like that's a lot of money. The owner probably could come out of pocket, but why would he? There's a reason why he ain't build shit.
That's what I'm about to say.
That's why they but they said, "Oh, you gonna give us 800 million of these people money?"
Right.
All right. So we literally paid for more than half of it.
That's how it goes. Man. That's how the rich stay rich. They don't use their own shit.
Nah.
They don't use their own money, man.
Nah.
And in this case, the same way.
They still should put a roof over that motherfucker. I knew it wasn't gonna be no roof too, because somebody was like,
They should have. If anything like Buffalo, the Buffalo definitely.
Yeah.
Like said New York,
somebody,
Jersey, whatever. Like.
Somebody was like, "Yo, I hope they got a roof
Buffalo
on it." I was like, it's only 1.4. All these new stadiums would be like over 3.
Yeah.
Like that'd be the roof right there.
Right, exactly. That'd be the roof. That extra one be a roof. That 6, that 1 point would have been 2.
Right.
You'd have got that roof. They said, nah, we won't get what we can afford. It was goddamn. But yeah, man, like I said, it's definitely, like I said, Bills definitely needed one.
This is what I envisioned though. This is what I envisioned when I was saying the Bills need to go get Cap, whatever it was, like 3-4 years ago.
Kaepernick?
Yeah. This is what I was envisioning. Kaepernick's gonna bring people to the. This was if he was gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? It would have brought people to the stands. It would have brought, just a more hype to the city of Buffalo, which trickled off to Rochester, which do all that.
Yeah.
Next year they go and draft Allen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that is they
Nah,
won.
but listen,
They
man.
won.
But yeah. But like I said, the occasional, I'm diehard Jets fan, but go to Bills game, check out everybody team, whatever. But Cap wasn't coming to Buffalo, man. I get what you're saying on it, whatever. But yeah, man, Bills fans about to.
They got the stadium
man.
anyway, though.
Yeah, they got the stadium, man. Salute to them, man. Like I said, 1.4 billion, man. Get that new stadium, definitely.
I want to see a little renderer of it, like the picture of it, the rendering. I want to see like the designs of it, see what it looking like.
I think they just got like a little bit of the outside, but not nothing, and like inside or nothing yet. Not yet, you know what I'm saying? But they definitely gonna start building on 2023.
At least make it look cool. So, if it's state of the art, it gotta be something like if it's snow, they got like a invisible heat shield that melt the snow before it hit the field. Like
that's what that three Billy go through right there. It might be like heated. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they got a lot of
top.
I don't like said as far as the turf and all that should be tote. That should be tight, man. Like with the draining systems and all they got now for like That should be crazy, man. So yeah, definitely shout out to the Bills. You know what I mean? Keeping it in the AFC East, man. The Miami Dolphins traded for that boy Tyreek Hill, man. Tyreek Hill went to Miami, man. Got traded from the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's a wild move, man.
They ain't want to pay him that bread, you know, like I said. $500 million took the money. You know what I'm saying? But
he asked for it though. Like
it was
when he seen that the money Adams got.
Adams fucked the game up. I'm gonna tell you that.
Everybody fucked the game up. All the contracts fucked the game up.
Yeah, but
they was talking about today. You gonna see how long it's gonna be until we get the $1 billion contract.
It's a kid. It's a young kid in high school right now.
They talking about Archie. They talking about Archie Manning.
You know why too?
Or Arch Manning.
Yeah, you know why too.
He's Manning. Like, they already know he gonna come in like. Yeah. And I was watching Pat McAfee. Shout out Pat McAfee show. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And they were talking about like, as soon as he come in, it's gonna be Apple, Amazon, everybody coming to play. Like, and like, what you want?
And at the same aspect, like
$1 billion.
Like I said, the same aspect where they're paying college players and all the other stuff. Yeah, I definitely could see it. Definitely could see like them going back to like them old contracts, like for like the rookies. Remember the rookies was getting crazy contract, $100 million. They ain't even play a snap yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, it definitely changed the game. Adams changed the game for the receiver contract. Now it's like receiver. We looked at
Amari 30 a year, right?
Like 29, 28. We looked at Amari Cooper in 20. Was like, that's crazy. Who's gonna pay? Nah, he like 10th like, in like a week. You know what I'm saying? Like Hopkins, I ain't know nobody. I don't think knew that Hopkins was getting paid that much. That was low key 26.
Nah, I seen it.
That was low key. I'm talking about because he read up when he went to Arizona, but even with the numbers though, I didn't think it was 26. I thought it maybe like 21.
It was at 27.5.
It's crazy though. Yeah, I mean as the years went on, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Adams and then Tyreek get shit for 130.
Now he getting the 30 million.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So these receiver numbers are getting crazy. They getting more than quarterbacks.
You think it was some of them? Some of them getting more than some quarterbacks.
Shit, yeah, well,
Aaron Rodgers got 50.
Shit, but yeah, like I said, but they reaching half of the damn quarterbacks in the league. But you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Do you think it was a mistake though for Tariq? Because take the money away. You know what I'm saying? You just went from arguably the best quarterback in the league to somebody who ain't gonna get you the ball past 30 yards.
Well, we don't know on that aspect yet, but
I know.
But you don't know.
I know. I watched the Peyton Manning little joint. Yeah. The breakdown on two.
Okay.
And they went through about 60 plays.
Nah, he not a deep throw. Nah,
his longest ball was 30 yards.
Right. Yeah. Nah, he not a deep thrower.
And he underthrew
it. Yeah. He not a deep thrower, but in the grand scheme of things, I think he
There's
messed up.
Gonna be a lot of screens both ways.
Yeah, I think he messed up in general. Just like any star player taking the bag and going to a sorry team. A-Rod to Texas, like. You might shine a little bit, but your team might not win. Like you're gonna regret it, but he got a championship. He been to 2 Super Bowls. Get your bag.
Yeah, and that lifestyle is gonna be crazy. He be on YouTube a lot.
Right, he on YouTube already. He from Miami, got a house in Miami. It made sense. You know what I'm saying? The Jets was in it a little bit, but he was like shit.
I wouldn't like no
I live in Miami.
Either, honestly.
I live in Miami already.
I know you probably would have took him, but I don't think he would have fit with y'all either. Well, that's the type of receiver y'all go for. But my gripe, but I think y'all need big time, like big receiver, like a DK or something.
No. I agree 1,000%. But like you said, when the star players out there, you got to go and try to get them regardless, and you make it work afterwards. And that's what Miami was like. It was like, we got a quarterback that's we want trying to see what his potential surround him. But he'll definitely regret it in a year or two. But like I said, he accomplished everything in Kansas City. I mean, what else do you want from him? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go get that money at the end of the day. And people can say, "Oh, it's enough money." Nah, man, like go get your money. He got a Super Bowl, got all them Pro Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Been to 2 Super Bowls. Like go to Miami, live in Miami, from Miami, got a house already out there. Go try it. And maybe in 2 years you'll be back in KC. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like you never know, man. But definitely a big move overall. Like I said, man, this whole NFL offseason just been crazy with Russell and Brady coming back and you know what I'm saying, Ryan and Sean Watson and all these moves, man. It's just been crazy. Carson Wentz, all these trades and shit like that. And it still might come. Like I said, we still trying to make something happen. Like you said, DK, you know what I'm saying? He up for extension. AJ Brown. Like it's a couple of other
DK,
Debo.
Who they said
was up.
Who they said DK? Who they was like teasing for DK?
Like, they're talking about Kansas City or Green Bay. Like still trying to.
Kansas City, yeah, Kansas City. And he was talking about I heard it get cold that night. Man, you in Seattle, son. It's cold in Seattle. Like,
no, they made that joke. No, they made that joke to him. He was like, "You better close the door. Like it get cold. You better close the door." Like they made the joke to him that like the door is open. He was like, "Shit, it get cold. You better close the door." But yeah, nah, Seattle is definitely not. I mean, it's fire. I hear it's a beautiful city, but it's like it rains a lot. Like it's just
it's cold.
It's just jury.
They on our level. Like they higher than us.
It's jury over there, and it's like suicide capital because it's so like for real. Let's look it up for real.
Nah, I don't know.
So messed up. Yeah,
I just don't be wanting to say it because that word is like a curse word on YouTube.
Yeah, I hear you though. I hear you though. But Seattle. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Seattle's a great football city. It's a great town and stuff like that. But yeah,
how you feel about this rule change? So?
Shit, man.
Speaking of the Bills and KC and all that, like, how you feel about this?
I don't know, man. I mean, it give you another shot in the playoffs, right?
Nah, it's the same thing. Just add more points.
By what standards? Break it down to me.
Well, you know, the rules was if you score a touchdown, you won. Right. But if you kick a field goal, the other team.
Right.
So this one is if you score a touchdown and kick a field goal, the other team gets a chance. But if you score a touchdown and hit a 2-point conversion,
extra point, so they're gonna make you go for a 2-point conversion.
Basically, if you get the 2-point conversion, you win. But if you miss the 2-point conversion, they get a chance. They kick the field goal, they win. It's still sudden death, but
right.
You know
so how about if they? So do they have to kick the? Do they have to do the extra point? If they kick the extra point, they win.
Yeah. If the other
team, it makes sense. Yeah, it do make sense.
No. If the first team goes and scores a touchdown and they just kicked the extra point.
They missed the extra point.
No, if they make the extra point, the other team still get a shot.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying if they missed it, like you said, what I'm saying is they go for 2, they miss the 2, they don't get the 2, so they only up 6.
They only up 6.
The other team
come back, and score, just hit the field goal.
They come and score and then kick the extra point, they win.
Yep.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
that's basically the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, if this is your team, if it was Buffalo like last year, like you said, but you want that chance back.
But what if KC goes for 2 and they get the 2? Now you still ain't getting no chance. Like
I mean, as a fan, it makes it fun. As a fan, it makes it fun.
At the end of the day, it still comes down to defense.
Right, absolutely.
If your defense is gonna stop, you ain't gotta worry about anything.
Right, you might as well just do like college. Fuck it, going back and forth.
Nah.
You don't like the college joint?
Nah, not for the pro. I don't think just for integrity, whatever. You don't stoop down to the college. Colleges, you know, where they try shit out, like whatever.
Yeah, now I hate talking about college shit.
They don't stoop
I don't like
down
that college shit. To be honest, I'd be like, yo, just for real. You know, like you said, we used to the NFL rules, but
this rule is just for the playoffs though. So
playoffs
this year. This is I guess the tree out. It's the tree out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Weird, they ain't used they should just use the XFL like they said it was gonna do. I think the XFL is more for like trying out new technology.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that, like trying out
different cameras or something.
I heard something like that. I believe with the XFL, but yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, it's 2022, man. They come and try whatever, man, to spice things up.
If you could change one rule, what would you change?
I would change. Probably the grabbing of the jersey or something. Probably. Nah, I'll probably like something with the face mask. You know how they just graze the face mask shit? Like
I think I'm kind of like where you at. Like I was gonna say illegal blow to the head for the quarterback. Like
that's the worst call.
Yeah, if you just go by and maybe smack him on the head or something, they call it like nah. So that's whack.
Yeah, like, any smack in the head, I think anywhere that's just terrible. Like you just trying to go at the person, and how about he ducking your hand is there? Like that's one of the
just for the quarterback period.
That's what I'm saying.
Tom Brady like little taps and stuff. 15 yards, like we already can't go to the ground and put our body weight on them. Right. Like I got the most control in the world, over 350 pounds.
Right. Coming fast, coming
in that super speed. Right. I can't go for the legs because even if I'm falling and you think I could control 350 pounds?
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, but I would say like
now if I go past and just try to reach for the ball and tap him on the helmet, that's 15 yards too. Like, come on, nah.
That's what I would change that.
I'll tell you one of them.
Yeah, we changing that shit.
Or also, I don't mind the rule, but I don't think it should be called when it's obvious. When the quarterback just throw the ball 80 yards and hopefully the defensive back run into the wide receiver and try to get the ball at the 1 yard line type jump. Or at least take it from the 1 yard line. Like, if it's inside maybe the 30 and it's a penalty inside the end zone, put it at the 1. But if it's outside the 30, you only get 15 yards. You know,
it's something a couple like that. Dumbass rules.
Because if you at the 20 and then you got Josh Allen come in there and shoot that bitch all the way to the other touchdown, and it's a pass interference, now they just got 79 yards on the not catch.
Right. That's It's a couple dumbass rules, but yeah, I think I'll take that. Like I said, that hand to the face for the
legal blow to the head,
blow to the head to the quarterback. Yes.
Or even the lineman when they call on the deep when the lineman smush their face mask up.
Yeah, I think all that hands to the face shit.
It's rare to me. Like, so it's like
I think all that the linemen and like I said, the hands to the quarterback. Like you said, if you're doing that to a receiver while he's trying to run a route, okay, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll definitely take that for sure.
You got some quick hits?
Mm-hmm. Let's run these quick hits. Nope. Third time's the charm. Nope. Oh, let's take 4.
I forgot the button.
Quick hits. Keep it in the NFL, man. You got John Harbaugh getting a 3-year extension with the Ravens. What you think about Lamar Jackson, man? What you think his future with the Ravens are? How much will you pay him a year?
I'm not giving him no Aaron Rodgers contract. I'm definitely not giving him a Deshaun Watson contract. I'll say what Carson Wentz get paid right now? He like in the middle?
Yeah, Carson Wentz.
I'll give him probably like a Carson Wentz type style contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll keep him around that 30, 33, like around there.
Yeah, 32, 33.
Yeah, around that range. If he get 35, I'm not mad, but if he get anything close to 40, nah.
I think out of
can't do it.
I think out of the select quarterbacks that we count as elite, he probably is one of them that needs more money on the back end for weapons. He need more weapons on the outside for him.
So you think take less for you can surround him with more?
Yeah.
Like tell him that. Basically, that's what you're saying, because you got to tell him that he worried about that check. He got an MVP.
Of course, you got to be worried about the check.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like more quarterbacks need to be a little bit like
worry about the other players.
Like just keep it a buck with yourself. Like if you're gonna take this 60, I need a Super Bowl.
I agree.
Like not guaranteed. Like
I agree.
Like
yeah, but like I said,
I ain't making the Dak mistake.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I will give him, like I said, my money, and I wish I was soon. But 33. But I can see him getting close to 35. You know what I'm saying? A year. You know what I'm saying, for sure. But yeah, they signed. I mean, I would think it would go hand in hand. Harbaugh signing a 3-year extension, and I can see Lamar Jackson's coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it, like I said, in the NFL, man, we brought this man up, you know what I'm saying, the last couple of weeks, and quarterbacks getting traded and this, that, and the third, but Jimmy G is still on the Niners, man, and, the coach and all that was like, yeah, Trey Lance. I've been telling people, man, we talked about it, like, I don't know if Trey Lance is ready all the way. And, the coach basically came out and said, Trey Lance will start soon. What soon? It could be first week 1, week 2, week 3, you know what I'm saying? So I think as the season comes further and further, and as the trade value and everything, everybody's getting secure with the quarterbacks and all that, quarterback market shrunk. I think Jimmy G
slowed all the way down.
Yeah, it slowed down. I think Jimmy G be on the roster, week 1, at least week 1. Yeah. At least week 1, if not into training camp. I give it training camp and then we go from there. But if he's on there for the whole year, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
It was heavy. It was heavy quarterbacks in this whole offseason. It was heavy movement in quarterbacks. So to be some of the last ones, i.e. Baker, i.e. Who else is out there? Jimmy G, Sam Darnold in Carolina. You know what I'm saying? All of them was on the table for people to go get, and nobody wanted them for the prices that was being asked for. So now it's a little awkward situation. It's over. I think Jimmy G though. I think Jimmy G is probably the smoothest transition back into, because Jimmy G always it seems like his whole career he just been like, man, whatever, just put me wherever, give me a check, I'm good.
Yeah, he like you said, he ain't.
When he was in the Patriots, it was like I know time is there.
Right, like you said, he ain't confrontational. He's like basically, in the press conference.
As long as I'm
like,
getting paid.
He basically in the press conference is like, yeah, me and John Lynch are gonna find the best situation. You know what I'm saying, to move forward. Like he was just cool with that. So like I said, I won't be mad at him. And I personally, like I said, the trade market shrunk. Everybody basically secured. I won't mind. If I'm a Niners fan in general, like they got all the pieces. I mean, they about to pay Debo and all that this year, but like I said, Jimmy G is basically got 1 year left on his contract. You still got to, 1 year, removed from Trey Lance being a rookie. Like I said, he still ain't showing everything to make him promising to be a week 1 starter. So why not keep Jimmy? Like I said, and if the middle of the season you can trade him when you feel that Trey Lance is ready. But it's good to have a veteran quarterback there.
Also, they said Jimmy G had a surgery.
Yeah, he got a surgery.
So that's what kind of turned a lot of people away.
Right, it turned a lot of people away. And I remember I brought that up in some quick hits, like last couple of episodes. But yeah. So like I said, I personally, if I'm a Niner fan, or just in general, I'll keep him in there in Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's the same for Baker. Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? That Roger Goodell said, suspension is coming, but there's no timetable on it. So.
Because all these cases keep coming up,
right? It's got different ones and stuff like that.
But it's like Goodell,
civil suit,
especially how people react to all of these suspensions that he's been giving out throughout the years.
He's gonna take his time on this.
Yeah, he wants to take his time because in the end of the day, nobody has been charged yet.
Right. So he hasn't been charged. Right?
So what it looked like. Of course, it's been a distraction for the NFL, whatever. But what it looked like, suspending him crazy and like he's basically innocent. Like
right, absolutely. I mean, even though civil is basically you're guilty, but you ain't guilty. Like you ain't get, you know what I mean? In the civil side, like so, you know what I mean. We'll see what the civil suit coming up pretty soon. You know what I mean? I think that'll play a factor in it too. You know what I'm saying?
I think they just keep coming. I think a bunch of them are already happening.
And like I said, some new accusations. They threw that out of court. So, like I said, I think he just want to just wait till the dust settles. I don't think he's in no hurry at the moment for it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do nothing last year. Like
he seems real confident though.
Yeah. So we'll definitely see. And like I said, Baker might be a Brown as well. But I think it's reversed from Jimmy G because, like you said, Jimmy G is like whatever. I'm cool, kill, and I'm here. Baker demanded the trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was already disgruntled. So, I could definitely see Baker getting out of there. But that's another thing. Like I said, you don't know what Deshaun Watson's going to get. You know what I mean? So, if he stays in Cleveland and build that trade value up, you know what I mean? Go from there. But I don't see I don't see Baker, like in the same position as Jimmy. So, we'll definitely see. But transition, man, to the machine, Major League Baseball, man. The machine is coming back home. The legend, man. Albert Pujols, man, signed a 1-year deal to return. To return, man, to St. Louis, man, where he played 11 years, 3 National League MVPs, 2 championships, man. You got to definitely salute to the machine, Albert Pujols, for making that, back home stop, you know what I mean? Say his farewell. He said this is it. You know what I'm saying?
He paid a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
Is that another check that he about to get?
Yeah, he gets another check. He get a check. He get paid like I think
he got like 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years, like 15 mil. So he good. Once he retire, he fine, man. But it's definitely good to see him go back home. You know what I mean? St. Louis, like I said, that's where he grew up basically as a player, as a man. Spent 11 years over there. Him and Molina get the finish together, you know what I'm saying? So that was definitely cool to see that, you know what I mean, respectfully. You know what I mean? It's definitely a high-class organization. St. Louis is like the Pittsburgh, you know what I mean, Steelers of the major leagues. I'll say, the Cardinals are, they stand up. Yeah. They pretty much pay their players, you know what I mean, for the most part. They had Tony La Russa there for a very long time as their head coach. I mean, as their coach and stuff like that. So definitely salute to the
Shout
machine.
Shout out to Albert Pujols. I met Albert Pujols one time.
Yeah, when he was playing that game, right?
Yeah, when he was playing for the Angels at Cleveland. So I went up to Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Met him. They was wearing some fire ass cleats.
Cleveland.
Fire cleats.
Cleveland.
And the Angels colorway is
Angels is nice, yeah. Angels fire, everything is nice. Stadium, everything beautiful, but it's the team.
Eric Ibar had the cleats though. That was like, ooh, yeah. He got the plug, yo. He got the plug. Right. He got the plug. Ooh.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, man. But that's a quick hit, man. It's a quick hit.
Oh, let me get into. Welcome to the Rock. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that Cleveland trip, you know what I'm saying? I went back in time.
Back to time.
You know what I'm saying? I went back in time. I went back to the alma mater, man. I took a visit to my old high school, man. It been the first time in 10 years.
You went to East?
Ooh. First time in 10 years I stepped foot on that baseball field out there, son.
Oh, you went to the baseball field?
Yeah, I went to the I checked out one of their practices, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't an eventful day, you know, it was a cleanup day. Okay. Which is already something that changed in the past 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think we ever had a real cleanup day. That was somebody else cleaning up. But you know, it was cool just reminiscing, just to walk up, you know what I'm saying, and going through the little gates and seeing, you look to the left on the football field, it's the new turf on there, and they got the lacrosse team. You know what I'm saying? The JV and varsity lacrosse team out there playing. And I'm like, I'm not like, but I'm like, see, that's dope because we're a city team. We're a city school and we got a lacrosse team. And they looking legit. Like, uniform practice jerseys, crispy. Like, you know what I'm saying? All white and purple. And I keep walking, you know what I'm saying? Walking by players. They looking at me crazy. Who the hell is this? Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Well, I caught up with my coach, whatever. My old coach, Coach Crandall. Shout out Coach Crandall. Shout out to Coach Mundorf. You know what I'm saying? Mundorf, we were supposed to have him on before we got the camera stolen. It was the same week. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to talk to him, and they told me about the players, man. They told me about their program. I just want to shout out to East High School I always say, man, we set the tone 10 years ago when it comes to city schools and like routines and just as far as baseball wise.
Baseball, yeah.
So they running the program over there. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, East shit, since I was in school, like I said, they got that stadium and all that. Like East been, you know what I mean? Roland Williams, right? East, right? Yeah. So
05, what they got?
That's what I'm saying. Ever since that, and like I said, the stadium and all that, they get the program. All the programs been, you know what I mean, definitely top notch in the league, in the city school.
Well, let me
district.
tell you this though. These players got diets.
You got diets.
Woo! I was like, yo, y'all next level. They was like, yeah, we got this nutritionist. They come in 3 days a week, feed them, work them out, all that. Yeah. They got a shortstop. They got a shortstop that run a 4.3.
Damn. Evolution, man, of city schools. You know what I mean? Like sports, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what we say all the time. Imagine we took weight room class. Imagine if we had nutrition and eat.
So I got
eating pizza and fucking Mountain Dew after practice, nigga.
Right.
Before practice,
it's a younger kid. He in college. I work with salute. On my salute. Next level, son. Next level.
That's evolution, man. I love that shit.
It's a young kid I work with at my job, and he's in college, and he was just not too far out of high school. And he said that like he went to Livonia. He said, man, they made us go to the weight room. And I was like, that was the difference between county schools and city schools. They didn't make us go. It would be like 3 players or something in the weight room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's becoming more normal where now these city teams are being into the their name is getting into the hat when it comes to the county schools. Right. They're making noise.
Also, that, like I said, it's them itself, the students, the athletes themselves want to be better too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, they want to be better and be out there. Like I say, the social media helps. You're like, oh, they doing this? Okay, we want to do this better. You know what I'm saying? So
see, I had social media or whatever, but I used to watch like Robinson Cano, and you know, I'll watch like the footwork and try to emulate the footwork and all that. That's how I used to do it. Now, you know, they got people from, you know, the colleges coming in helping them. Like they going crazy in high school, yo, especially city school.
Right. I'm just laughing because you was talking about you watching Robert Cano. We listening to our Walkmans, our CD players, the Capone and Noriega nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping their lines and stuff like that in the weight room, just in the corner. You know, you have a couple of little linemen or the track niggas always was lifting weights. Like track niggas, I get it done, but and they got a burn, but it wasn't nice. Like one track dude, he wasn't nicer than me, but he played tight end. Nigga was in shape, he was taller. But as far as athletic wise and like being skilled wise, like he wasn't, but he was that dude.
But
like,
that's the difference.
Yeah,
he worked out, earned the spot.
Yeah, he earned the spot.
Imagine if you would have did what if I did the workouts.
Exactly. If I did what he did,
you might actually even love the sport.
That's what I'm saying, right?
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying the love was always like we all, like I said, everybody you always loved it, but like I said, as far as taking it like serious to that level, like I said, eating, and that's weight room.
That's one of one of the things when I was when they was wrapping up. I was walking with my old coach, and this is a coach that really like my head coach. He taught us about discipline and getting your grades right, and like you wasn't playing if you got less than a seat type jump. Like progress reports every day type jump. Like
that's what you need, man. That's what you need.
But my other coach Mundor, he taught me how to hit. He taught me how to play, like really play the game type jump. So I'm walking with him, and you know that's when the shortstop walked by, and you know that's when one I realized I was old as shit because he was like, yo, this is Andre. He played shortstop 10 years ago. He graduated in 2012, and the kid was like, damn. I was like,
right. That's crazy though. How like you don't even seem like 10 years that you've been out of school. To be honest.
But he tells the kid, you know, he was really good. He would have been better if he ain't played football and break his ankle. I was like,
no, but I
would have been better too if I would have worked at it, took it a little more serious.
No, absolutely, 1000%.
But I made sure I told him that, like. And I'll just keep going. It look like y'all doing a great thing.
Yeah, you've been out 10 years. God damn, bro. That's crazy. So I don't even know how many years I've been out of it. You've been 10. But now, like you said, that was another factor too, because you know, I played multiple sports. You know what I'm saying, and did stuff outside of the sports. You know what I'm saying. So you take one sport, you know, what I mean, serious. Like I said, all year round. That's what you do, man. And you know, you just preach it on. Like you said, you gave the little man his word. You know. Good words of encouragement, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, real quick, but I made sure to just say what I needed to.
Right, that's it. That's all that matters, man. That's all that damn matters for sure.
Also, you know, welcome to the Rock. You know what I'm saying. Respect my grind.
Respect my grind.
You know what I'm saying. Shout out to Respect My Grind. It's an organization from Rochester, RMG. You know what I'm saying. They
RMG.
The guy's name, his real name. Let me see. James Holmes.
Okay.
James Holmes, I think we know him as Diddy Bop in the city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He started off. I got the article in front of me, but I ain't about to scroll whatever.
Yeah. That's all good.
But it turned into the entertainment business, whatever, and now he got the RMG Elites, which is ages.
Football, right?
Yeah, football team ages. I think 6 through 14. They got teams or whatever, and they getting some big time publicity in the town right now. He's taking it's a non-pay to play. You know what I'm saying? You try out, the kids get selected, and they take care of all the expenses. They travel.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? They try to focus on these kids that don't really have no male role models. You know what I'm saying? Male role models. So they be the male role model. And they get them focused. They call it the sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somewhere where they get away from all the other, and they learn how to play. They got top coaches. They got former Syracuse players, former Utica College players, being coaches, and they really doing their thing. They travel. You know, they say some of these kids don't. This is all from Democrat and Chronicle. You can read. It's a free article on there because you know you got to subscribe to the newspaper.
Yeah, I know a lot of stuff. Yeah.
But I've been seeing them, man, all over Facebook. You know, they do the club promotion stuff. They bring the biggest artists to town. You know what I'm saying? They Water Street Music Hall be popping.
Right. Like you said, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, it's bigger than that. They touching the youth. You know what I'm saying? So they building up these youth and keeping them focused, keeping them away from, especially in a city like, man, it's sad to say, a city where we at. It's always cool to have, and I've been noticing this a lot more lately, having more people coming in the studio and meeting more people, and people that are pretty much successful or like headed on their way to be successful. You start to learn how important it is to become a platform, to be a platform, or become a role model, or just give people a chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what we do, you know what I'm saying, we come here, we talk our shit, like it started off honestly just for us. Just to, you know, we always do this everything with the family in mind or whatever.
Right.
But as I'm learning more seriously now, people from the outside looking in, they see us as way bigger than that. They see us as, this is a way if people want to come on here to get their message out and their word out, and we setting just the platform for and to connect with this is a platform that they setting for these young kids, setting an example of discipline and teamwork, and that's one of the main things. I got this one. I was watching Dwayne Wade on this one video recently, and it really like made me think. And this could go with anything in life, but he was answering Twitter questions, and it was like, what's the difference between that dude on the playground that you know can make the NBA and an NBA player? You know what I'm saying? You never really asked that. Like, everybody knows that there's players out there that could probably make the A.
Right.
But nobody never really asked what's
keeping them back.
Yeah, what's keeping them back? And Dwayne, what he said, it was like so like profound to me. It was like, when it gets to that level, you could be the nicest player in the world, but the NBA is not necessarily the nicest. They are the nicest players in the world, but it's because they understand their role. They understand how to play for a team.
Yeah.
They understand how to, like, it's the teamwork. Like, you could be the best player individually, but you'll never be nothing, because we need to focus on how you're gonna make this player better and this player better, and how we gonna make this whole team better. And that's the difference between anything. I think in business and everything, right. Like especially in business too. Like,
team player go far for sure.
Yeah, you got to learn how to work with people.
Play your position.
Yeah, and work with people and know how to sacrifice. And that's why anybody. That's why it's like anybody in NBA, they average like 6 points, 8 points. You gonna drill them? You ain't nice. All right, put him on the YMCA.
Right.
On NCAA team, he gonna drop 80 on everybody.
Factory.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
fact, yeah.
he tried to make the A, so he had to be 6 points.
Like you said, right. He had to, like you said, right? Absolutely. He had to bring that 20 that he was averaging or whatever, like you said, the 6. Yeah. But he gonna make them hustle plays. He gonna get that one steal, that, you know what I mean, that one deflection or whatever.
He got the chance to get there.
Right.
And that's what I feel like RMG, they setting the standard. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely, we see everything. We watching. So it's time to use our platform to just elevate it a little bit more. Whoever here it is that never heard of them before, we made a little bit of difference.
For sure.
Know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So shout out to RMG.
Definitely
respect the grind, you heard?
Respect it. Respect it. Yeah,
welcome to the rock.
Definitely out here for sure.
Episode 122, man.
122, man. March is about to end. March Madness, man. You got my UNC Tar Heels, man. Pacing Duke. Saturday night, man.
This is the Final Four, right?
Final Four, man. 8 versus 2, man. Like I said, I ain't think we were coming this far, but it's March Madness. Anything could happen, man.
And it's North Carolina. When y'all was playing St. Peter's,
I know we was gonna smack St. Peter's. I ain't gonna
in the first 5 minutes.
Difference,
it was 9-zip, and I'm like, okay, how many games start 9-zip, 10-zip, 17-zip sometimes, and it'd be close at the end.
Right.
It was 9-zip, and it was funny because my pops was like, he saw the game before or whatever, and he said as soon as he saw like the bullshit they were throwing up, he knew they was about to lose, whatever. And like before he walked in and said that, I done seen dude have a fast break layup and go up with the wrong hand and like brick the layup, and I was like, oh yeah, it's over for them.
Like, it's levels, definitely levels, man. Like I said, I was just watching it on my, a little bit on my phone. Took a little man Chuck E. Cheese, Nick daughter birthday.
Yes, sir.
Took it to the Chucky Land, man. And he definitely was balling out over there, literally. But like I said, it was different levels to that. But like I said, we play our arch rivals Duke for the first time ever, man.
Which is weird to me.
Yeah, I thought we'll at least play once.
Right. The first time ever in the tournament, Duke versus UNC, like
ever.
That's the rivalry in college basketball.
That's the number one rivalry, absolutely.
To never play in the tournament, like no round of 64, no Sweet 16, no final. Like I could have sworn it was the final, but I was like, nah, that was
probably ACC tournaments. Or something that felt like finals.
I was getting Juwan Howard and them mixed up.
Fast five.
I was like, wait, that was Michigan. That wasn't North Carolina.
Shout out yeah. No, I'm saying, like I said, I didn't think we would come this far. So I take it. Like I said, it's March Madness. We already spoiled one. You know, they home. They last. You know, Krzyzewski last game home. We spoiled that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Krzyzewski gonna get back.
I'm scared on that aspect. I'm like, yeah, they about to get us back, man. Like I said, they can't go out like that.
Last time.
Right. And like I said, I won't be mad. I'm, Krzyzewski the best.
Last time was last time. Nah, this is where it counts.
Krzyzewski, you know what I mean? That's his last year, man. I won't mind them winning. If they beat us, I want them to win it all.
It's like whatever.
Like I said, you got Kansas versus Villanova. You know, Kansas is the only overall, one seed that's back. You know, that's there. You know, Villanova's too.
They was pretty convincing too.
Kansas was just smacking niggas around too. You know what I'm saying? Duke had some close games.
Kansas one of them programs too. They right in the realm of UNC and Duke. Like they basketball every year.
Basketball wise,
football ain't shit. Basketball, they gonna be up there.
Yeah, football ain't nothing. They had a couple years, but basketball definitely. That's where Roy Williams came from.
We're gonna bring this up in the next episode. But they got a picture of which college team you rocking with, like all the stars that came from each college team. Mm-hmm. Kansas looks scary. They got Embiid and Andrew Wiggins and all them up there. Duke look alright too a little bit.
Nah, Carolina got it, man. Nah, you know who actually Carolina or Duke got it, but
Texas actually had a crazy team too. Honestly,
shit, you know, Texas got KD, but
yeah, they had a crazy team though.
Marcus Aldridge, like
PJ
Tucker. Yeah, a couple people. Probably like UCLA. Probably, you know, they got like Will Chamberlain, not Will Chamberlain, but Kareem. Like they got them cats back in the days, but yeah, like I said, North Carolina, like I said, Vince Carter and all them. Like I said, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, James Worthy. Of course,
it's only
Michael
five,
Jeffrey,
remember. It's
Michael
only five.
Jeffrey Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
It's only five. Remember, it's only five. Yeah, it's top five. Like
yeah. I just named five right there for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Basically, right there for you. But like I said, Duke had them, but Duke players never really made it to like they ain't did nothing in the NBA. Fired Duke. Like Duke got the names, but they ain't did nothing.
Besides Kyrie.
Yeah, besides Kyrie, did he really play with Duke?
And then he was on the list.
Right. He wore a jersey. Word. But yeah, it's definitely good subject to bring up one day. Just, randomly just come with our top five, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Go from there. Maybe next week. We'll see. I
gotta find the picture. I gotta find the picture.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I said, episode 122, man.
You already know, man. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John, baby.
Episode 122, man. We
122.
See you next time, man. Go follow us and do all that good stuff, man. Hit that subscribe button for real, man. We got just hit it like bloop.
Yeah, that's it. Free 99, free 99, man. Free 99.
That's all.
That's it, baby. Till next time. Till next time on the Pham Perspective Podcast.